I mean, I love that part about our culture and how abundant and how much we serve. It's just, I think it's amazing because I think with our culture, the reason why we do that is to bring everyone together.
The thing you bring up about portions is so important because so much of what comes, I mean, I guess this is true for other cultural cuisines as well, other cultures' cuisines, but it's certainly, we know, as we all know, because it is our culture, our ancestry, Persian cuisine comes with a lot of cultural imperatives, especially when you're sharing or making or having a mehmuni or something like that. And part of it is that there is no limits on portions. In fact, it is, at least the way I was brought up, you put as much as you possibly can on the table. For dessert, you have to have 5 different kinds of desserts, and it has to be mounds of sweets. And so we don't really exercise a lot of control that way. I think I almost feel like if I had a Persian dinner party and put a tiny little portion on somebody's plate, they would think that rude somehow. How do we contend with that, Bita?
I hear you. It's different. It depends on where you are. It's different if you're at a mahmouni. Yes, the platters have to be abundant. It needs to be literally a pile of rice. You're going to absolutely offend someone if you give them a little tiny bit of rice. But again, that's mahmouni. I'm not going to that many mahmounis. I'm not going to mahmouni every night. I wish I was, but yeah. When we're in a restaurant, and tell me if this happens Canadian style, but in California, you say, it's just what you say now. We do half rice, half salad, half rice, half salad, or just take it home, which takes some self-control, but you can purposefully take some home for later. So
right.
That's my 2 cents.
Most good Persian restaurants I've found, even when you say the half rice salad, it's still a mound. It's just a slightly smaller mound, which quite frankly I devour and then feel guilty about afterwards. Tara, what have you observed about our abilities around portion control as a culture?
That's really hard because I feel like in our culture, it's like in our roots, in our blood to be very like Bisa said, like very abundant with our food. I think culturally we love that. It shows some kind of significance for us. I still don't understand it, but I think that it comes down to just your own individual self-control. You got to know how much is going to what's going to make you feel good, right? So that's a little difficult, but I mean, I love that part about our culture and how abundant and how much we serve. It's just, I think it's amazing because I think with our culture, the reason why we do that is to bring everyone together, to like, I know for me, like my mom growing up was always, even when it was us 4 in the house, she used to always make so much. And my dad would be like, why my mom would be like, the neighbors are going to come over or our friends might come over. It's like, we're always ready to have food just in case someone pops home or just in case there's extra guests coming to your mehmuni. I think that's our whole perception on why we do that. It's always to be inviting and have people over.
Let me come back to that because that's such a great point, and I don't think it's unrelated to health, but just on the portion idea, how do you contend with this, Rosa?
I agree with you. It's very, very hard. However, I think it has to do a lot with the habits. People change, habits change. We're not eating with our hands anymore, like back in the days, right? So we can actually adapt to a newer version. I love that idea of our culture that, coming together and serving and prepping foods. However, it can be healthier. Do not serve food at 10 p.m. when you have mehmoon. Start having a little bit earlier time. This is a little
impossible.
I know.
Midnight, the buffet comes out. Yeah.
See, you can make a change. So what I do is in my personal life, I start doing that, and then my friends and family will know this, and then we'll slowly, but surely.
Nice.